Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Aisha from Bags of Style. So today's video is actually inspired by Autumn Beckman. She recently did a video that says, is Coach a luxury brand? Or is Coach considered luxury? Anyway, you guys know, if you've been around my channel, my love for Coach. So I just felt like it was appropriate for me to also put my 2 cents in this topic. Anyway, if you guys are new to my channel, what are you waiting on? Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Come join the family. We talk about everything bag related, from contemporary all the way to luxury. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for the continuing support. And let's get into this discussion. Okay, guys. So like I stated, this is a video that was inspired by Autumn Beckman. I'll leave her channel below so you guys can go check out the video that she did. And I thought she did such a beautiful job. And she had like a spreadsheet and everything. And she measured the brands based on like quality, craftsmanship, and all of those things. And then she rated it. And then that's how she figured why Coach is considered luxury. Anyway, so me, I wanted to kind of take mine more in the conversational aspect of things. As you guys now have some of my Coach bags here. These are not all the Coach bags I have. I have way more Coach bags, and I've sold some that I wasn't using and everything like that. But anyway, I wanted to get into this discussion, right? I've done videos before talking about what is luxury, right? So honestly, I'll put a description of what luxury is on the screen right now. Okay. So anyway, so luxury, and honestly, it's a subjective, in my opinion, right? Luxury is very subjective. It's subjective to each person, right? I can consider some things luxury, while somebody else might be like, no, that's not luxury at all. So I feel like luxury is very subjective. It's based on the individual and what their perception is when it comes to luxury, right? So anyway, as you guys can see on my table right here, okay, some of these bags, honestly speaking, I can honestly say if some of these bags were sold by luxury companies, like, well, luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, you know, the big boys, Christian Dior, all of those places, right? I feel like if some of these bags were sold by them, they would be even triple the price. So case in point, the Coach heart bag, right? So we know Chanel came out with a heart bag, which was crazy the price, and it was so popular. People were so like fanatic over that bag. And then Coach brought this out, and honestly, I think who did kind of like a TikTok, I think it wasn't really a YouTube video, but it was a TikTok, Janae Naylor. So she did it with her and her best friend, where her best friend had the Coach heart bag and she had the Chanel heart bag. And honestly, after she did her comparison, she was like, I would rather take a Coach one over the Chanel one. And the Chanel's price tag was so ridiculous, but the quality wasn't there. Like, we've seen so many YouTube videos where people that first got the heart bag were complaining about the quality, about how it was coming apart, the zipper was falling off. It wasn't what it was. Like, this Coach heart bag feels so luxurious, guys, but the price point is reasonable, right? The price point is reasonable in my opinion, like I said. So what I might think is reasonable might not be reasonable to somebody else. That's another thing. So honestly, I feel like if you're going to, let's even talk about it, because sometimes people feel kind of put a price tag to an item and say that it's luxury, and that's not the case. So in everything that I'm just saying regarding this bag in the Chanel heart bag, right? The Chanel heart bag has 20 times the price of the Coach one, right? But guess what's so crazy? The Coach one's quality is 100 times better than the Chanel one. And honestly, I was one of the ones that I went to the Chanel boutique, right? And I even have a friend that got the Chanel one, and I'm like, no, the Coach one feels so much more luxuriously made, and the quality on the Coach one is chef's kiss. It's way better than the Chanel one. So if somebody is saying, okay, well, Coach is not luxury because the price point is for the everyday man, yes, so that's their business model, right? Coach is like, listen, we want to be a international house. They don't label themselves as a luxury house, They label themselves as a fashion house, right? So their business model is to be able to appeal to all of the population, right? So if you're just starting and you want to go into Coach boutique and you have 150 $200, you probably will get something from them, right? Compared to if you want to go into Louis Vuitton and Chanel, if you want a bag, you're looking at a couple of thousands, right? In order for you to get a bag. So my first point is that price does not dictate if they're luxury, right? So Coach has, like I stated, a wonderful, 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 reasonable price point, right? But the quality of the Coach one is 100 times, 200 times better than a lot of luxury houses. And you guys know I have great amount of luxury bags, but honestly I find myself going to Coach so many times over than many of these luxury houses. So price point is not it. So like I just compared that, right? Even if you look at this, look at this bag. So that's the hard one. So this one is the Madison, the Pillow Madison. Look at how puffy it is, guys. Look at the leather. So this is Napa leather. Like, the leather feels so luxurious. So yes, when it comes to quality, honestly, in my humble opinion, I would say Coach is luxury. Okay, I would say it's luxury because the quality is like the quality compete with many of this high-end luxury houses. So when it comes to quality, yes, Coach is luxury. Now let's go into what the perception is, right? Like I stated, luxury is is very subjective. So perception, people put Coach in the contemporary space, right? Because the price point is reasonable, it's approachable, and all of those things, right? So they put it in the contemporary space so it doesn't compete, as they say, it doesn't compete with the high end. Because a lot of times when you're buying luxury bags, you're buying luxury bags because of the quality. So you're spending the extra money because of quality. But we know if you're in the handbag space, we know that's not true. We are paying significant amount because of the name, okay? Not the quality anymore. Because yeah, a couple of years back, like in the 80s, the 90s, those kind of things, yes, you went and paid great amount of money because of the quality, right? Because you know you could have that bag for years to come, and you can even pass it down generation, or you can sell it and all of those things, right? The resale value was there. Some bags, now it's some bags that actually still have that prestige when it comes to quality, craftsmanship, resale value, those things, right? But many of our holy grail bag, like a Chanel bag, right? Guys, it's not there, okay? Let's be realistic. Let's talk honesty, right? We've known Chanel keep increasing their price. Like for now, a medium flap is over $11,000, right? But the quality is not there. If you compare a new Chanel bag compared to an older Chanel bag, the 90s, the 80s, there's no comparison. So we used to go and pay the heavy price tag because of quality. But nowadays we pay the heavy price tag because of the name. Like you be like, oh, I want to hold a Louis Vuitton bag, I want to hold a Chanel bag, or Christian Dior bag, or Celine bag, or Bottega bag, right? Or Versace. You're paying because of the name. Now you're not paying because of the quality. So that's my second point. You're paying because of the name, right? So Coach name has been tied to more affordable, contemporary, right? So they're not the high street or like the everyday no name brand. No, they're not. Coach is very well known around the world, and in some areas Coach is very up there. And even now, like, yeah, Coach in the early, oh my god, they let the chef's kiss, but then in the mid 2000 they kind of dropped, and then now they're coming back. Guys, look at this. If this bag, and you guys know the Bandits line is one of my very, 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 very favorite line. If you go buy this Bandits bag right now, if it was made, let's say this was a Chanel bag or a Chloe bag, guys, you're paying just this design, this well-made design. Look at the leather. It's butter smooth, right? If this was a Chanel bag, guys, guess what? You're paying in the $8,000-10,000. But because it's Coach, and this is not really, well, in my perspective, it's reasonable. This is like in the 500s. Some people, it's not reasonable for them. Like I stated, it's not affordable for them, right? So yes, we put Coach in an affordable brand status or contemporary, and some people don't consider it luxury. But honestly, me, in my eyes, Coach is luxury. The quality is there. Yes, the price point is not ridiculous, and that makes it even more better than when I go spend $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 for a bag, and what, not even a year, it's already broken down. Like that hurt. and and people be like, oh well, the resale value and stuff like that. I've been able to sell my Coach bags for what I pay for it, or sometimes even more, because I keep my bag in pristine condition. So yes, it might not be that high, and even with the luxury houses, you don't get all your money back when you try to go sell it. No, you don't. You might even lose money. So when it comes to those high esteem of how people be like, oh, this is luxury and this is not luxury, honestly, Coach is luxury to me. Other people might have a different opinion, but that's my opinion. And I just want to thank Autumn Beckman for that amazing video. And that was just my 2 cents in this subject. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful rest of your day.